First of all, I just want to thank God for this victory. I've been through a lot the past year. A lot of people didn't think I was going to get here again, but my dad, he stuck by my side. Always like how he's always done. My promotion company, my managers, everybody, the people from PBC, they gave me these opportunities to shine, and that's exactly what I feel like I did tonight. I knew it was a tough task, coming in here. I was saying that I was going to stop Anthony Dirrell, and I truly believed in that. I truly believed in my skills and in my training. It wasn't easy, but that's exactly what we did. And now we're the youngest two-time super middleweight champions of the world. Thank you. I feel great, man. Words can't explain how good I feel. I said I was going to get in here. I was going to win the belt again. Like I said, it was a hard fight. My Dirrell was trying to catch me all night. He was trying to counter me when I would step in. But we were willing to take the chances, and he didn't catch me at all. It was a hard fight, but my dreams come true. Second time fighting on pay-per-view. All my people out there came out to support. So man, it's an amazing feeling. I just can't wait to get back in there again and defend my titles.
Jason, how does this compare to the last time you won?
I think from the last fight, the title fight, right? I was 20 years old. You know what I mean? I'm 22 years old now. I feel like I've developed a little bit more. I've had a little bit more experience. I'm a little bit stronger, and the difference between this one is that we didn't win a vacant title by decision. We went in there, we took it from a champion, and it's just amazing.
David, buenas noches. Para no puedes jugar boxeo aquí a tu derecha. Antes que nada, felicidades aquí. ¿Cómo estás? Dos preguntas en español rápidamente. La primera, segunda vez que rompes el récord como un joven conquistando un título, pero no solo eso. Te vi muy maduro, si me permites la palabra, a pesar de ser tan joven, calculaste muy bien los tiempos, nunca te desesperaste.
No, pues me sentí muy bien para esta pelea y nomás le quiero decir que estoy muy agradecido por todo mi equipo.
Count Drago donated $2 through Super Chat. Garcia left hook may be most dangerous punch at WW.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit with that shit once, let alone twice. Thanks, Count Drago. My bad, I missed your first one.
Dame esta oportunidad y vamos a seguir a trabajar duro para lo que sigue y we're going to continue to be champion again.
El récord nuevamente ya lo habías conquistado como el peleador más joven y hoy nuevamente vuelves a romper un récord.
Sí.
Me lo decía el hombre que dio Uruguay para el mundo, Samson Lukowicz.
Sí, pues mi promotor, nomás también le quiero dar las gracias a mi promotor, mi papá, José Benavidez. Es un sueño, eso, ganando el cinturón otra vez era un sueño y ya estamos aquí otra vez. Gracias.
Open the cut under. That's working. There we go. When you opened the cut over his right eye, did you feel like that was weakening him? Did you feel like it was affecting him? And were you trying to work on that cut?
I don't feel like it was weakening him at all. What I was trying to do is I was just breaking him down with that jab. I know my jabs are really strong, and I know that was what was landing the most. And every time I would land a jab, I would see it in his face. He was getting hurt by every jab. I mean, obviously, I'll try to throw some hooks or some looping shots to get that cut. But my intention was not to target that cut. I just let the punch come on its own, because I feel like when you look for a punch too much, especially for a cut, you're gonna end up getting caught because you're too anxious to get that shot. So I just kept following my game plan. I know the shot was gonna land, either way. So, we did what we had to do. I feel like the last rounds, was really hurting him. I hit him with the jab.
Damn woman beater. We're gonna beat that woman beater down.
Red Dog No 7 donated $2 through Super Chat. Garcia Spence would make Spence a side against Bud.
I honestly think that Errol Spence is already a side over Bud.
And then I went down with the body shot, and then that's what really started the end for Anthony Dirrell, because he dropped his hands to block the body, and then I just kept landing some haymakers on the top. So it was a really good moment.
Now that you have the title back, you're still undefeated. can you take a minute to sort of think about what you'd like to do in the future? We talked about in the pre-fight of good fighters that are in the weight class, other good fighters that are with PBC. What are your thoughts about what you would like to do?
I would just like to obviously dedicate myself to boxing. Now that I'm the two-time world champion, just dedicate myself. And whoever's next, it doesn't matter who is next. My job is to defend my titles and become the best 168-pounder in the world. And we're going to do that. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Hey, David, this is a question for you and your father right here, straight back. Jose, I want to know kind of your emotions and how you're feeling right now. And then David, you talked about last week, a couple weeks ago, Caleb Plant being the next guy you wanted in the future. Is that still the case? Question for both of you guys.
Like what I just said right now, whoever it is, my job is to become, as world champion, is to defend my title from anybody. If it's Caleb Plant, if it's another dude, it's another guy, that just doesn't matter. My job is to train to be the best I could be and defend my title and beat everybody.
And your question, I'm really blessed and I'm really thankful to God and to all the fans and you guys, the media that makes everything possible. Man, from not knowing anything about boxing, I didn't know nothing at all. I didn't even know how to stand. And to be here and win this, it feels amazing. No money can buy, it just gives me chills, And if I could do it, I think a lot of people could do it, It just feels amazing. And thank you to all the fans and you guys, the media that makes this possible.
Thank you.
David, first of all, congratulations to you and your father. First of all, you never lost your belt in the ring. Do you feel redemption that you got your belt back and that you won it in the ring?
Definitely, and it's not only the redemption that feels good, it's just winning in the fashion I did. Like what I said, nobody's even hurt Anthony Dirrell. Nobody stopped him, and you guys see what I was doing. I think it was the 8th, 9th round. I was just picking him apart, destroying him. And the most of the shots I was hurting him with were jabs. So that just lets you tell a little bit about my power. But like I said, I turned 23 this December. I'm looking forward to coming to my man strength. I don't even think I have it yet, but we're gonna keep getting stronger and faster. And you guys, they're still the best. That's yet to come from David Benavidez.
Hey, David, Jose, congratulations. Jose, congrats.
Thank you.
Did the experience being out of the ring for a year, I know in talking to your dad, it was kind of a blessing in disguise. How much impact did that have on you coming back? And the question's for both you and Jose.
It was just, I feel like, it was a kind of a blessing in disguise being outside of boxing for a year. I think just winning the belt at 20 years old, it was just too young. At 20 years old, I was making the wrong decisions, and I feel like that's what I needed to be outside, to be on the sidelines for a year. It just, what made my blood boil a little bit is when I seen Anthony Dirrell win the title back, when he fought Ildrim. So I just, it really turned, it created an animal inside me. It's just like I can't. I've been boxing for 17 years, just to win this title. For me, just to lose it on a mistake I did outside the ring, so that was just, thinking of that the whole year I was out, and like I said, this is what I'm meant to be, not too much.
Woman beaters. We're gonna beat that woman beater down.
Ramifications donated $2 through Super Chat. Spence fought Porter's fight and still won clearly.
I wouldn't say clearly, but yeah, we're going to talk about it. Thanks, ramifications.
22 years old, have 2 WBC world titles. So this is, I feel like, where I'm meant to be, and this is what I'm going to dedicate myself in 100%.
And Jose, how much growth did you see in David in that last year?
Well, he's maturing and he's getting better and better every time, and he's learning and he's getting stronger and stronger. It's just unbelievable, the things that he's doing at his early age right now. I think every time you're going to see something different. You haven't even seen what he does. He's just getting better and better. And for everybody, I just want to make it clear, we want to fight the best, with the belt or without the belt. And there's a guy that calls himself the best, the sent from God or whatever, Caleb Plant. that's the fight we want to make. You know, the people are asking for that fight with belt or no belts. Now he's a champion. I don't know what he's going to say. Every time you ask him, he says, "Is he a champ? Is he a champ?" Who has he fought since? I mean, other champions, you know. But that's the fight we want to get, Caleb Plant.
David, congratulations, Jose.
Thank you.
The belt that your dad has, what emotions does that bring you, being that you were able to kind of win that for your dad?
It's amazing, man. Not only do we get to experience this moment together, but he also gets to walk away with something too. I mean, this belt, they're both of ours too, but you know, it's just him having his own personal belt. I mean, when I won this one, I didn't take it off for about 2 weeks, so I'm pretty sure the same thing's gonna go on here.
I'm gonna sleep with it.
You know, I put it next to my pillow, put it on the pillow, make sure it's cool, you know, so it's just an amazing experience, you know. I'm just blessed. Like I said, I want to thank Al Heyman, I want to thank PBC, you know, I want to thank the Watsons, I want to thank Samson Lukowicz, David Garcia. All my family has something to do with me. Like I said, this is just the beginning.
And we saw you go into the locker room with Anthony. Just talk about that moment and what was that like?
It was something different, you know. I mean, he's a real gentleman.
He's gonna like
you know,
it. He's gonna get from a
we
real
embraced
man.
each other. You know, I told him good
Yeah,
job.
woman
You know,
beater.
and not only that, after the
We're gonna beat that woman beater down.
Ramifications donated $3 through Super Chat. Clearly only because of the knockdown.
Well, yeah, that knockdown, that was fucked up. That killed the whole fight for him right there.
fight, he told me, you know, you're the true champion. You're the real deal. So it means a lot that for me that when I beat these type of fighters, they tell me that I'm the real deal, you know. So it's just my confidence is just going up and up every day. It's just a blessing, bro. I didn't think I was gonna be here when I was 15 years old. I weighed 260 pounds. A lot of people doubted me. Nobody, you know, the only people that believed in me were my family and my dad and my mom, my brother. Everybody else would laugh at me, you know. So I just want to tell everybody, if somebody tells you something, don't believe it. You know, you can only go as far as you want, and anything is possible.
All right, we have one more for David Benavidez, and then we'll allow him to enjoy his evening after a long fight week.
So I could go have a cheeseburger finally.
All right, David, congratulations.
Thank
we look
you.
forward to
Thank
seeing
you.
you. Round of applause for David Benavidez.
Y'all think he gonna go powder his nose? Sweet nose clams? You know what I noticed? A lot of people been fucking with me lately, like with spam and shit. Trying to get me, like, do people realize that, like, I've been doing this shit for, like, so many years that I antagonize on purpose sometimes? But I think that David Benavidez is going to fight Avni Yildirim yet, because if you haven't heard, IBF champion Caleb Plant is going to be fighting Vincent Feigenboots. Vincent Feigenboots. Now, it's no need talk.
That shit? Like this guy, woman beater? He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're gonna beat that woman beater.
I am going to change it, though. Like, I want to change it every week, like my alerts. But, yeah, like I was saying, I think that David Benavidez is going to fight Avni Yildirim. Caleb Plant is going to fight Vincent Feigenboots. And then they're going to fight each other later. Like, May sometime, fucking June. So how well do you think this pay-per-view did? Did you enjoy it? I enjoyed watching John Molina get the shit beat out of him. I also enjoyed watching, oh shit, I think people miss yo, why y'all deleting people's shit for dumb shit? Come on, moderators, y'all gotta get it together. Y'all just deleting anybody for anything. Like, for real, y'all on some bullshit. This ain't fucking Boxing Ego. But anyway, to 200K, Did you see? We can go look at it. We can go look at some of the footage of how Munguia ended up fighting Batyr Akhmedov. Mario Barrios ended up looking like Jaime Munguia. $150K. What up, Donnell? That shit burns me up, yo. That shit burns me up, but I got something for them motherfuckers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause. What a tremendous performance. Showtime is his nickname. It was Showtime here at Staples Center in Los Angeles. What a tremendous performance. What a heck of an effort. He's always dressed
Look at baby
to the
hands, Ray
nines.
Flores. Baby
Please
hands.
give a round of applause to Showtime Shawn Porter for what he gave us tonight against Errol Spence Jr.
Still got his green.
Champ, can I get his jacket?
No. Listen, let me do this.
Oh, you see his WBC chain? Damn, who need a belt when you got that?
Yeah, I'm about to start right now. I don't know if y'all saw this mouthpiece that I had made. This mouthpiece says "Man Down." And when we started this journey for this fight, I knew something special was gonna happen tonight. Obviously, the result wasn't the result that we wanted.
Hey, somebody block
But
that
this is how
Vena
serious
asshole.
I was about
You know what I
this
don't
fight.
like? I don't like when people tell me they're gonna fucking unsubscribe. That's the most hoe shit you can ever do. Just leave. Just leave. And especially when you got a faceless account. Somebody get Vena. You know what? Don't block them. If that's probably a dude, just keep putting them on timeout, fucking with them. Just leave. Who does that? Y'all niggas be weird online, for real. Just leave. I'm gonna be like, oh no, I'm sorry. Please don't leave.
I don't think Errol Spence has ever been in the ring with anyone as serious as I am and was about this fight. Taking nothing from him at all. He came here and he did his thing. He fought back. He fought hard. But I just want y'all to know, a lot of people out there say he was the boogeyman. A lot of people out there said I couldn't take his punches. He was too big. He was too long. And the list goes on from there. This mouthpiece right here is a reflection of everything y'all saw tonight. A reflection of heart, a reflection of will, reflection of skill, love, the whole nine. So what y'all saw tonight, y'all, everybody's saying it's an instant classic. You're saying it's the fight of the year, so on and so forth. The man down was coming for the man down. And we put on a fantastic performance tonight. I'll thank him again and again and again. He did a fantastic job. But I just want y'all to know that ain't nobody ever gonna go at him the way I went at him. And y'all just saw it. Y'all can go ahead with y'all questions.
Shawn over here. Congratulations on a great performance. After the fight, you
No, if you
nodded
threaten
your
to
head in
leave, then
approval,
that means you get the foot in the ass out the
You
door.
landed the most shots on Errol Spence that anyone has in his entire career.
Just leave.
Did you feel that you won that fight?
Listen, I'm gonna be myself, and myself says, you know, when I don't win, I can't hang my head. When I don't win, I can't make excuses. This was a fantastic fight tonight. You know, I definitely have to take a look back. I felt comfortable a majority of the rounds. Really, the one round I didn't feel comfortable in, obviously, was the round my hand touched the canvas. But other than that, I felt very comfortable through this fight. I tried to stay poised and, you know, stay within whatever my corner was asking me to do, make the necessary adjustments, so on and so forth. So for me to say that was a robbery, you're not going to hear me say it, sorry. My dad can say it, Barry can say it, everybody else can say it, but that ain't going to come from me.
All right, as we go ahead, and we also have the IBF and now the WBC welterweight champion of the world, here to make opening comments. A round of applause. Still remaining undefeated, Errol the Truth Spence Jr.
I have a question, one for Errol, one for Shawn. Errol, how tough was that fight physically? Was that the toughest fight you've ever had? And then I guess Kenny and Shawn, for you, do you think you'll ever get the rematch?
It was definitely a tough fight. I knew that coming in. Like I said, he's a tough, rugged fighter. He always comes in shape. He always comes ready to fight. And that's what I was looking for.
Shawn, Kenny?
You know what? I'm gonna let my dad answer that. I'm fighting who they tell me to fight.
We want all the rematches. Errol's a great fighter, and these guys need each other to be great. He moves on to the next one, and I expect him fully to be successful as he moves on.
Kenny look like he sell caskets.
But all these guys need to fight each other, and I don't think it's not over. There's another great fight.
And a B-movie version of the Candyman.
So, Errol, congratulations.
Thank you.
Derek, congratulations. Mrs. Spence, congratulations. They did a hell of a job, and they move on to the next one.
Right here, Errol. Right here. Congratulations on the victory. My question for you is, when you scored the knockdown, it was seemingly a very close fight up to that point. Did you feel like that gave you a little bit of breathing room? And then when you heard Jimmy Lennon say split decision in your heart, did you feel like you were the winner, or that maybe it might go Shawn's way?
I felt like I won. Like I said, it was a tough fight. And then when I got the knockdown, I initially went in to try to, score the knockout. Like I said, if I get him hurt, I'm going to try to jump on him. But like I said, he has a lot of heart, man. He always comes to fight. He's a true warrior. And, he came back swinging. So
no, not a Paul Bearer, just sell caskets.
For him just to stand his ground and try to fight back after I hurt him and scored the knockdown.
Other question for you is, Shawn seemed like his game plan was just to try to make that fight for 12 rounds in your chest and not allow you to use your length and your size advantage. Is that what you felt like was happening? And were you trying to use your length and your jab and just got sucked into that kind of battle? Or explain how that played out in your mind.
I'm a naturally aggressive fighter. I think, the Mikey Garcia fight I showed, I can box and things like that. But usually in my fights, I'm moving forward and I'm stepping forward. And, Shawn's, he's awkward like that. He's a guy that's awkward. Like I said, he try to make you uncomfortable in the ring. So a lot of times I feel like I'm a good inside fighter. So, the fight happened inside, and I felt like I did very well fighting inside.
Errol, back here in the right, to your right. My question for you is, half of your shots, more than half of your shots were body shots. Did you feel like your body attack was wearing Shawn down and had an impact on him as the fight went on?
I feel like it had an impact, but like I said, Shawn always come in shape. So I think his second win kicked in a little bit later. But I definitely think it had an impact, and that's just my whole game anyway. I've always been a body puncher. Most of my stoppages are to the body, so that's just been my whole game plan. Even as an amateur, I was scoring body shot, knockdown. So that's what I've always been doing.
And then, Shawn, for you, when you saw, if you would have known going into this fight that you were able to be in his chest the way you were, would you have felt like that would have been a win for you if you would have known for 12 rounds you were on top of him as much as you were?
No, I think we came in with a good game plan. My dad actually wanted me to, start out boxing him from the outside. I think that was working. And then, he said, take advantage when when he's close to the ropes, things like that. So I think the fight played out, I would say about 90% the way we expected it to, wanted it to. I think the skills are a little bit better than he thought they was. What you think?
Yeah, I think
You sure?
Yeah, you're more tougher than skills, though.
Yeah. That was a little bit better than you thought they was going to be, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you.
I give you your respect. I give you your just due.
All right.
The fight over with now, so I can give you your just due.
Question for Errol. Congrats on the victory. Danny Garcia stepped into the ring during your interview. Is that the fight you expect next? And if not, who do you want?
I don't know. Like I said, tables turn. I've been calling out Danny and all them for a long time. And, now they stepping in the ring trying to fight me. So We'll see. I mean, we're gonna go and look and see who the next good available opponent. If I can't get, Pacquiao or, nothing happens with Terrence or anybody else, then we'll fight Danny Garcia. So I mean, it doesn't matter. I think me and Shawn had a great fight. So, we might can do that again. So we'll see what happens.
Errol, as the lone unified title holder in the division, though, you're the guy calling the shots, right?
Definitely, I'm a big fish. I'm a shot caller now. So even if I get a fight I can move up to 54 and fight, Julian Williams and somebody like that. So, I mean, it really don't matter. I go up or down.
Rematch?
Oh, shit.
Shawn, for you,
Open that door.
congratulations on the performance. I know it wasn't the result you wanted, but do you feel like this was the best performance of your career? Because that's what everyone's saying.
I've been hearing that. I think so. I think, at least that was what we were going for. We were going for, the best night of our lives. And I still feel fantastic. I felt fantastic the whole way. And, for us to come up a little short, split decision, not exactly what I expected. I wanted to hand this man his first O. And rematch.
But if not rematch, you've wanted Manny Pacquiao for a long time.
Yeah.
Why not now?
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We both were going for Manny. I don't know if Manny's the one making that decision there, but I hope he's going to consider me. I think that still would be a fantastic fight for me and the world.
Errol, right here. When did you know? I mean, it seemed like you played into Shawn's fight plan. When did you know that it was going to be more of what Shawn wanted to do tonight? And then secondly, how much satisfaction do you take from the fact that it was this type of fight that you won?
Hey, please like the video, guys. What the fuck? Too many of you here. Like the damn video.
Tour and this whole training camp that, I was gonna try to get
or
the knockout.
dislike it. I don't give a shit.
And that's what I try to do. But Shawn's tough. He's a real competitor and have a ton of heart. So even if I did hurt him, he'll come back with shots. So I tried to do it, but it just didn't happen. Oh, definitely. I think it was a lot of questions. I think Shawn and they can't question, that I've never been tested before, or I've never been hit with a great shot before, I've never been uncomfortable before. And I think it showed a lot that, I'm a real dog, and I do have a lot of grit, and I do have a lot of ability
maybe I should tell people to like the video more.
Shot, take a shot, and give a couple back.
We still got to go back and watch highlights, though, because this all started too fast. And I had some fuck-ups at the beginning.
Right over here, my good man. Freddie Kane from the Freddie Kane Show. D-Town's in the house, Dallas. Now, of course, a lot of people probably don't understand this, but I want to talk about the game changer when that big tuck came on. Southside the realest. You start hitting that thing, all my Dallas people, and you start hitting that thing. What kind of momentum did they give, did the home crowd and that song give you right then? Because it seemed like you turned up.
I mean, that's a song that, resonate, in Dallas. That's probably one of the most popular songs coming out of Dallas. So, I mean, when that song come on, I grew up on that, since a little kid. So I feel like that's really a Dallas anthem.
And my second one is when, of course, Shawn was fighting very hard. And, when the crowd gave him that Rocky moment, started yelling, pour it up, pour it up. How did that make you feel? Did that make you, as I know you guys was good, did that make you guys go at it a little harder? What was that about?
I really didn't listen to it. I mean, when you're in the ring, you got to be locked in. So you can't, at this level, you can't listen to the crowd and things like that because, to fight like this, we got two champions, it's a lot of swings and momentum changes. So, I mean, I try to tune out the crowd.
I was like, shh, it's more Errol Spence fans in here. They gonna get loud. Quiet down.
Errol, speaking of dancing, you came out in the 10th round with a little bit of a pep in your step. What was that all about?
Oh, that was the Southside the realest came on.
And we're going to be here next week after the Golovkin fight too, by the way.
Power?
Not necessarily hurt, but I did feel his power.
What do you think was the toughest thing he presented to you tonight in this fight?
He throw punches from different angles. He's real awkward, and I already knew he was gonna be tough, but he's a lot tougher than I thought.
Spence, over here, I have two questions for you. First, leading up to the fight, you were kind of clowning Porter a little bit for having been in really tough competitive fights, close fights, but now that's the man that gave you the most competitive fight that you've been in. Does that make you, respect him more as a fighter?
Definitely. I always respect him as a fighter. Him and his dad, I always respect what they do. I've been knowing them since they're amateurs. And, they always been top amateurs, always been winning, always beating the big guys in the amateurs and things like that. So, it's always a respect thing. But, when it's fight time and you got somebody, trying to take your belt, something you fought for a long time, and trying to take food out your kid.
Woman beater, baby. We're going to beat that woman beater.
His mouth, it's a lot of, animosity get built up and, a lot of frustration and things like that because we doing tours and I'm looking at this dude and thinking about this dude for 10 weeks straight. So it's a lot of stuff get built up. So, it's all over now. I've been knowing him for a long time. I got a lot of love for Kenny and Shawn and, it's all respect.
Lastly, you talk about not listening to what the crowd has to say, but I'm pretty sure after this performance, the competitive fight that Shawn gave you, a lot of Crawford stands are going to have a field day and they're going to try to pressure you more into maybe negotiating that fight. How do you think you're going to respond to that?
It don't matter. Last time Crawford fought on pay-per-view, he had 100,000 buys. I'm not worried about Crawford right now. They don't really promote him like they should be, so it is what it is. We worry about Crawford when we get there, but like I said, Crawford need me more than I need him.
I think they're trying to force Crawford to come over to PBC. His contract is up. We're going to talk about it.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one that sold this pay-per-view.
I doubt it, because when I came out, everybody was cheering my name.
Yeah,
you even said that just a while ago. You said I had more Spence fans here.
That was the people here. We're talking about
What
pay-per-view.
you said? You didn't promote nothing. I was promoting at the Cowboy Stadium and things like that. You weren't doing nothing.
Went to the Cowboy
Cleveland
Stadium.
Browns didn't invite you out to
car.
do nothing. Cleveland Browns didn't invite you out to do nothing. You claim in Vegas. You from Cleveland. You claim in Vegas. You from Cleveland.
Let me say this.
Man.
Let me hold on.
You a man with no land. You a man with no land.
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say
shit.
this.
Give me the
you got in
rematch
your
now.
car and you drove to the Cowboy Stadium.
It doesn't matter. I was
Hold
promoting.
up. Let me say this though. I flew from D.C. to New
I
York.
was promoting.
I did Sway. I did the Browns versus the Jets.
Sway. Okay.
I came out here. Look, listen. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm texting everybody. Andrew Iguodala.
Andre Iguodala. But hey, let me stop at one here. Listen, we already delayed, so I'm going to turn the subscriber notifications off and only leave the super chat on because it's annoying the fuck out of people. But yeah, I covered everything from fight came to everything, and Porter has been doing a lot of rounds. Like, his charisma has grown tenfold just off of this fight. Like, especially with his, I don't know if it's a gimmick. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? With his crazy suits. So anyway.
Andre Iguodala.
I promote.
Omar
I made this
Gooden,
card
who's right over there with me right now.
So what card what card did you do? Hold on.
Martin Lawrence was in the stands.
We'll see.
Bobby Brown was in the stands.
Not for you.
For me, Bobby Brown came to my back room.
So when you fight after this, what is it? Where are you gonna fight after this?
My point is,
where are you gonna fight after this?
You're not the pay-per-view.
You're not even gonna be on pay-per-view after this.
My point is,
you're not gonna be at pay-per-view after this. I bet my next fight be pay-per-view.
Oh,
I bet my next fight be pay-per-view.
It's supposed to be. That's the next step.
Then. Okay then. The only reason you're on pay-per-view because you fight me. So man, sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere.
Give me the rematch now.
You would not be fighting on pay-per-view one for me. You can't even set out an arena. What arena can you set out by yourself?
Oh no! Don't do this, Errol. Don't do it.
What arena can you set out by yourself?
I just told you, baby.
What arena can you set out by yourself?
Who can you text to tell them to come to the
Matter
fight?
of fact, I ain't even talking no more.
Who can you text to tell you to tell to come to the fight?
Unified.
He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're gonna beat that woman beater.
Oh, we're gonna have to recap that. Hold up, my bad. I was supposed to turn that off, but I got too caught up in this. Oh, that's fucked up, Earl. You already beat him up, and then you taking his pride.
Champion,
like Nobody.
Unified.
You don't got
like
the juice.
You crazy.
You just got some orange juice right there. That's it. That's about it.
You need to take out. You need to take out that green jacket because I just took your belt.
It's fly, baby. It's fly.
I just took your belt. Matter of fact, bring it over here.
Hey, you took the belt, but I'm still me, baby.
Bring it over here.
You took the belt, but I'm still me.
And then you lost. And then I'm gonna go ahead and beat up Danny Garcia. I'm gonna get Keith Thurman. And then I'm going to get your boy Pacquiao.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, my God, Kelly. You tripping. You drawing, Kelly.
Thank you.
That's Kelly Swanson.
Thank you.
You drawing,
Thank you, everybody.
Kelly.
Thank you.
Rematch.
Oh no! Why would she do that? I understand she want to go home, but sell the fight. Look!
Thank you,
Ben
everybody.
James is
Thank
pissed.
you. Down in front. Down in front. Stop it.
Oh my God!
They ain't selling like me.
All right.
Everybody know I had a top promotion
Why
in the
she
game right
fucking
now.
up, man. That's
Everybody gonna
quality.
celebrate,
Like,
turn
imagine
up.
10, 20 years from now. That's quality content right there that she just fucked up history. She do grind my gears sometimes though. I don't be playing that shit. Yeah, shit just did get a little bit ratchet. Just a little bit. No. Damn. They probably gonna try to take the footage, but we got the footage. We got the tape. We already seen it. So where do we start? We have 25 minutes. So should we go back and watch some highlights, or should we go back and recap that? I'm gonna leave it up to you, the people. I got the highlights on deck. There's so much to talk about. Like, don't let them bullshit you. It's going to be Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia next, because they wouldn't have had them face off. For example, we didn't watch that part yet. Let me open up my DVR. We didn't watch that part yet. With Danny Garcia and Errol Spence in the ring during the post fight. Hold up, give me a minute. Let's open this shit up. Give me a minute. We're opening it up now. So yeah, this is the first post-fight stream I've done at night since Wilder versus Fury 2. No, Wilder versus Fury, I'm tripping. So I'm going to be doing these now that I have all this tech at my hand. And shout out to our friends over at PBC and over at Fox, who's been looking out for us. Hold up, I'm pulling my DVR for you. We're going to do this shit real time. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Hold up. We can't get no commercials showing. They actually copyright you for commercials. So, let's see here. Let's go open it up. Hold up. Relax. I got to open this shit up. I went through a lot over the last several years to fucking be able to get this shit for you guys, man. A lot. Thousands of dollars lost. But now, we're going to reap the benefits. So hold up, I'm opening it up now. Oh, The Zone. This is a good time to do this. I got to do a video next week. The Zone is coming to Xfinity Comcast. So just like I'm able to do this, like the Batyr fights and watch the post-fight show and shit, you're going to have The Zone on your TV. Crazy. 20 million plus households. Hold up, wait, I got to open it. This shit is slow. So even though I'm clicking the button, it's slow. Like, it's slow. So you got, it's just the interface. Oh, I got to fucking rewind and shit. All right, give me a minute. Remember the Spice Channel? Fucking porn joint? Don't ask me why I'm thinking about that. I remember I had a chip box when I was a kid. I was a kid with a chip box. And before I had the chip box, we used to have to watch like the porn and listen to it because the screen would be all fuzzy. So if I have this Xfinity, you can unsubscribe. No, I think they're going to do it like where it's going to be extra money on your bill. So for example, on the cable bill, I had AMC Premiere and Epics. It's an extra fee, just like when you get HBO. It's an extra fee. So what the fuck is taking so long? Yo, they made me restart the whole pay-per-view. Oh no, here we go. So what we're going to do is I can't show you full highlights, obviously. That's fucking copyright. You know, and Fox is cool, but some people be triggered. You only had the audio. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, no, I had the audio. No, shit didn't change. Shit didn't change a lot. You know, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to get cleaner. But see, when you're doing shit real time, it's only but so much clean you can be. You dig me? So what I do is I actually record these fights, not only on my DVR, but also onto my hard drive. But in this case, since I did my post-fight video and a live stream, I couldn't hold up. Let me fast forward. Because we're going to watch the Danny Garcia part first. Now, in regards to Shawn Porter, I'm trying to find what could have Shawn Porter have done differently. Now, I will take my time and watch the fight again tomorrow morning, but what could he have done differently? You know, I'm gonna go Floyd. Remember that thirst trap he did last week, trying to act like he was fucking him and Pacquiao negotiate? Look at this fat motherfucker. Oh, Cabbage Patch Kid. Tank Davis. I love Tank Davis, though. No homo. I ain't gonna lie. I like that kid, man. Broner, not so much. He fucking owed me $50,000. He blew our super fight. Long story. Long story. Is that uppercut? Long story. But yeah, man, I hope you fucking scumbags brought the fight. People been cussing me out, like, in the comments and shit, to my some TstreeT. Who the fuck you think you are to be telling us we need to buy the motherfucking fight? You didn't change, man. You didn't fucking change. You fucking PBC paying you? No, they're not. All right? All right? It's just that you get so many motherfuckers who be talking about in the comments and everything how much the fighters should be making and all that, but then, you know, they don't be supporting the sport. And I can understand if you can't afford it. I completely understand. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Right? And also, you know, some of y'all just sicken me, man. Some of y'all just sicken me. You're degenerates. T, how much does the zone cost through Comcast? We don't know yet. It'll likely be the full $20 unless you pay for the year. It'll likely be the full $20 because I doubt they're going to. They may do it like if you get it through your cable. They may do it for 10. They may do it for 10. Hold up, we in ninth round. We in the ninth round. Yeah, I'm gonna guilt trip the shit out of you, man. See, they can't do it. Them corporate people. But see, I can cuss you out, and I can threaten you and shit. They can't threaten you like I can. So that's why I say I'll never work for nobody, man, because I can talk a whole bunch of shit that other people can't. Yo, this was a good ass fight though. Replay value. What's the replay value though? To go back and see if Shawn Porter got robbed? Like, is that I like that hat. Shawn Porter had Kenny Porter hat is fly. Like, what's the replay value? Yeah, I can threaten you. I'm not in that PC shit, man. You know, I be saying, like, you know, some shit that's too, you know, controversial. Replay 8 replay value, an 8 of 10. I mean, the replay value is people going to go back and hold up. No, this is the last round right here. So we're gonna talk, let this play through, and then we're gonna pick up where it left off. I mean, we're gonna pick up after. I'm gonna let you listen in and watch brief segments after the final bell rings. So right now they're gonna be triggered, man. They're gonna be triggered like fuck. Here, let's do it this way. Sometimes they be kind of pissed at me. Like, they'll like let me like keep certain videos up, but then they'll take the most random video. Like, they'll take a random ass video. They'll be like, no, you can't monetize this Ramon Alvarez Iris Lindy Lard video, but we're going to let you monetize everything else, but not this one. This one's ours. That should be a little bit weird, man. That should be a little bit weird. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the card. You know, from John Molina got the shit beat out of him, but he's a warrior. You know, I thought he was finished in the first round. Fucking Mario Barrios ended up looking like, by the end of the fight, his shit was all swole up. He started looking like Jaime Munguia. And Anthony Dirrell, when he first got cut, I'm pretty sure I heard him say, when the doctor went to look at it, the doctor said, are you all right? Can you see? And he said, yeah, I can see a little bit. When you say a little bit, isn't that like saying like you really don't want to continue kind of, or it's like you're looking for a way out? Normally, a fighter would say, nah, I can see. But his whole body language changed too. It really didn't look like he wanted to be there. I'm going to go back and watch the Barrios fight, because what happened was, let me tell you this bullshit. Everybody got a laptop. You should have a fucking laptop, or you experienced this shit before. We're waiting for the, it's the last 36 seconds that we're going to let it play through. You know what I'm pissed about? I had to do a long ass Windows update the first fucking round of Lopez versus Molina. A 2-hour damn near update. So mind, I'm sitting here ready for fight night. I'm all ready and shit. Like, and my fucking computer say automatic update shutting down. What? I had to unplug. Oh shit. Listen in. Please subscribe.
Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter go the distance. This one will be one to be remembered, Kenny. I can tell you that. I won't forget it. What a fight.
And here you see a situation where Porter throws a great punch and catches Errol Spence with a straight right. And then you see Spence taking over right now, throwing some body punches, good combinations to the head. And that's it.
Tell Dad if he can take off the other glove. Dad, take off the other glove, brother.
Hey, one more thing. Yo. Errol Spence was punching the shit out of fucking Shawn Porter nuts. So he better not ever talk no dirty shit. I don't think he was doing it intentionally. But he was punching the shit out of Shawn Porter nuts. And Shawn Porter was just taking them joints. Them nut punches, man. Errol, you should be ashamed.
Are there grounds for a rematch here? I don't know. I would love to see this fight continue.
He only got warned once, right? That shit was habitual.
Porter always
It was habitual nut punching.
Kitchen sink.
The nuts are tender.
I don't think we're surprised by
Pause, no homo.
Spence's performance, but I think we're surprised by Porter's. Errol Spence Jr. told us there's no bad blood, no animosity. I'll shake his hand and his dad's hand. We saw them embrace a moment ago. Kenny Porter on the right, Derek James on the left. Two trainers embrace. Following some
That's Barry Hunter.
animosity, bad blood in the weeks leading up to this fight.
My computer had just rebooted when the shit was going on with the ropes, and I had the TV on mute.
Punches landed and thrown.
What do you think about these punch numbers?
Most by a Spence opponent. 172 punches landed by Shawn Porter. Total power punches landed, thrown. Spence 44%, Porter 26%. And head and body punches landed as well. So Spence and Porter in a unification bout go the distance here at Staples Center. 12 rounds. It is time for the decision. We head to the ring. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action,
I would love to see fucking Spence versus Lara. He's got options. A lot of options at 147 and 154.
Seco scores the bout 116 to 111 in favor of Errol Spence Jr. Judge at ringside, Larry Hazard Jr. scores the bout 115 to 112 in favor of Shawn Porter. And judge at ringside, Steve Weisfeld sees it 116 to 111 in favor of the winner. He is now the WBC and the IBF Welterweight Unified Champion of the World, Errol Spence Jr.
Errol Spence Spence Jr. victorious in a split decision, remains unbeaten at 26-0. He is the WBC and IBF World Welterweight Champion.
I see you on Facebook, Larry. I'm doing my best. Sometime in the next couple of weeks.
You know, he could have made the fight a lot easier, but
Sometime in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna have all the comments being able to see on. I'm gonna be able to have all the comments integrated. So Facebook comments, Twitch comments, YouTube comments will all be like on the screen in all one chat, and you won't tell where they're coming from. But yeah, I see you, Larry, over on Facebook watching.
Why it was a split decision.
Remember, I didn't go to school for no nerd shit. I learned all this shit through depression and fucking me learning how to walk again. I just became a computer nerd like last year and the year before.
Up to the ring with Errol Spence Jr. Heidi Androl. Heidi.
Thank you very much, Kenny. I saw you just kiss both those belts as you put them over your shoulder. Congratulations, you become the 11th ever unified welterweight champion of the world. Describe this moment for me.
It feels good. It's a lifelong dream of mine. It shows that hard work pays off. And I'm happy that Shawn Porter gave me this opportunity. Thank you for Al Heyman. Thank you, Fox, for putting me on this network and this big platform. Thank you for all my people from Texas for coming out. You know, it's all love, baby.
You knew this was going to be an aggressive fight. You knew this was going to be a tough and rough fight. But did you expect it to be as rough and tough and go the distance like it did?
Shawn Porter, he's a rough, awkward fighter. He made it real awkward for me. And I didn't look how I wanted to look. I looked kind of sloppy in there, and I didn't get off how I wanted to. But that's just credit to Shawn Porter. He's a true champion. He's rough, he's rugged, and he always comes to fight.
You know, you didn't knock him out, but you did knock him down. How much confidence did that knockdown give you? And you said you wanted to throw punches with bad intentions. It was just a quick, short left hand there, but did it have a lot of bad intention on it?
Oh, definitely. All my punches had bad intentions tonight, like I showed everybody. You know, I boxed against Mikey.
How did he bounce back up from that?
That I can't sit there with one of the toughest, roughest fighters in the welterweight division and sit there and bang with him, and that's what I did.
You just mentioned Mikey Garcia. That was a battle of the jab. This one was a
Shawn
battle
Porter's
of the
an
body
animal.
shots. How powerful were his body shots?
Oh, he was strong, but like I said,
He needs
I
to be
feel like I'm the bigger,
caged
I'm the stronger
up.
welterweight, and I'm the smarter. But all credit to Shawn Porter. He showed a tremendous heart.
There's a man standing here to our right. Former two-division champion, Danny Garcia in the house. I'm here to not just say that this might be your next opponent.
Also, look how big Danny's look, even though he got that suit on and that turtleneck.
Opponent. What do you think of that, Errol Spence?
Might have tables turn. I've been calling you guys out for a long time. Like I said, tables will turn, and they will be calling me out now, and that's what we're getting right now. But like I told Al Heyman, as soon as I signed with him, I told him, you line them up, I'm going to knock them down.
There you go, some fighting words there, Danny. What did you see in this fight, and what do you have to say in response to that?
It was a tough, rugged fight, like I said it would be. But he's the top dog, and I want the top spot. So I'm here to tell Errol Spence, I want you next, baby. Let's get it on.
Was there anything that you saw in this fight that surprised you about Errol Spence Jr.?
It was a tough, rugged fight, like I said it would be. It was a 50-50 fight. It was a split decision victory. Shawn Porter's a hard fighter to look
I love
against.
split decisions.
He got the job done, and I'm here to say, I won next.
All right, well, we don't know when or where, but we most definitely know who. Congratulations on a great win here, El.
Thank you.
All right, let's head over now to Shawn Porter. A hard-fought fight, Shawn.
Congratulations,
Thanks
man.
for the opportunity.
Hey, good job, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Respect between the two of you here tonight. When you heard those judges' scores.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Derek James coming in.
That chain, though.
A lot of
That
respect
chain.
between these two teams. Shawn, let's give you a moment to talk about this fight because I think you just shocked the world. You may have not walked out the winner of this fight, but you definitely shocked the world.
You know, I've said this before. I've had a lot of experiences in the boxing ring. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Did y'all enjoy that? Did y'all enjoy that?
Yes.
They go down as one of the best welterweight fights in history. One of the best. When you were out there taking those body shots, I saw him catch you with a few. How powerful and how hurt were you at any point in this fight?
He's a strong kid, man. We both came in here to do the job, and he got the split decision. I take nothing from him. I hope I didn't take anything from him doing the whole promotion. I knew it was going to be a dogfight. I think he knew it was going to be a dogfight. I think he got a little bit more than what he expected, but the dog in him came out as well, and he's victorious. Congratulations to you, Errol Spence, and your whole team. And myself and my team, we've talked time and time again. We're all proud before I got in here, proud of the job we did tonight, and we'll see what the future has for Shawn Porter.
That knockdown obviously was likely the difference in this fight.
Yeah, I think the knockdown was the difference. I still wasn't sure. I couldn't come back to the corner after that last bell with my head hanging low because of how hard I fought, how hard we both fought. And so I just hope everyone out here enjoyed this. This is what we came for. This is what y'all came for. And congratulations to everybody in here tonight.
You definitely put on a show. What's next for Showtime, Shawn Porter?
You know what? We'll see. My dad and I told him that we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about it, and we'll figure it out.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you back in this ring very soon. All right, Kenny, guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Heidi. A very classy Shawn Porter in defeat. Split decision victory for Errol Spence Jr. Now owns the IBF and WBC welterweight belts. Still unbeaten at 26-0. Goes the distance. And stops Shawn Porter via split decision here at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Spence had knocked out 11 of his last 12 opponents. Went the distance with Mikey Garcia down in Arlington, Texas in March. And once again tonight against Shawn Porter here in Los Angeles. Exiting the ring with his 2 belts. The WBC and IBF welterweight champ.
Let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, Mikey. Let it go.
Some tremendous action, Lennox and Joe, tonight here at Staples Center.
Yeah. All right. So
that was typical of this fight. Body shot, back to the head from Spence. And look, that little left hook that Porter hit him with, that hurt Errol Spence. He hit him on top of the head. That buzzed him a little bit. That great combination.
And I love the fact that, when Porter's against the ropes, he's there. He fights from the ropes, but there's times where he turns him around. I love that from Porter.
Great feet, great athleticism. And this is so typical of the action tonight. This is
just back and forth.
Yeah.
They're basically, they basically needed a phone booth to box in. They could have did the same thing.
Yeah, Shawn would have had a hard time making those pivots. Oh, there was that big left hand right there.
And then the 2 embrace, Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter, Kenny Albert, along with Lennox Lewis, Joe Goosen. I would think this could certainly be a fight of the year candidate. I think you would both agree, right?
Yeah, it was a great fight back and forth. We've seen different things from Errol Spence that we've never seen before. Like I said, I felt he could have boxed a little bit more, but he elected to box inside. This is what he wanted.
I'm shocked I made it. Don't you know I've been up since fucking 4:30 this morning? I've been up exactly for fucking, what is it? 22 and a half hours or some shit? Straight. So, and we still are not done yet. We still not done. Oh my, we're still not done. We got to watch the PBC. We can't watch it. But here, let me pull it up. It's getting to me. But we still have 20 minutes left in the post-fight show because the first 20 minutes were, it was a little bit of a disaster. So I need this video to be in exactly 90 minutes long. So we still got, Wilder versus Ortiz too, but we're not going to talk about that. We got to get through the Spence versus Porter stuff first. So I got a podcast coming, and this is going to be the last week. It is the last week that I'm just covering just sports on this channel or mixed martial arts. So what I'm doing now is we're going to pull up the PBC post-fight show And it's going to be some interviews on here that you haven't seen yet. The podcast is coming in a couple of weeks. Trust me, it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. But there's a lot of shit on my plate. I had to do this first. Getting this was a big deal. So wait, we got to watch the post-fight show first. Or the interviews from the post-fight show, because the post-fight show is going to have interviews. See, look. You didn't see this. Look, did you? Y'all didn't see this, did you? With Danny Garcia and Errol Spence sitting down. So we got to recap this while we're here. I'm going to rewind. Y'all didn't see this, did y'all? So I'm glad